sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go through the raindrops here in Nashville. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, shot. 18, 79.
Stand on the ball. Stand on the ball. That's my man. I got him.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
On first down, Ward. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
First and 10.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Zone 49.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And 12.
Okay,
Third and long.
60 Maverick. Bronco 80. Cougar 19. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Now he'll air one out down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Here we go. Shot. 180. Stop.
On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kid.
On the handoff, this is Sanders. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6.
Here we go. Close. 180. 180 touch. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Good work to get the first down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that first down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds.
Tight end going in motion here.
Stop.
A run up the middle, it's Sanders. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Loss of a yard.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
On 2.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Gun. 11, Thomas.
Throwing is Burrow. Quickly to the outside, incomplete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of
His
16
50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On one, right?
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Higgins sent in
180.
motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And he's in! Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Bronco leading.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Barrett harder that time. There to make the play.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Ready, ready. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Here's Jake Camarda now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin this 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Gun. Start. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. Start.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Titans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. Switch.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Here comes. They're setting up the screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Stephanie. Cougar 19.
They'll get this out to the left flat, and they're going to get him down right at the 25. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Lightning 18. Go.
Here's Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a big one for Tennessee. 33 yards.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. A throw here, right side. Falls incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
Throwing again is Ward. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd
79 Bronx,
and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Ward to throw again. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by DJ Turner. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part, I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder
Here we go.
for their position.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Gun. Dot. Dot.
Win the rep. Let's go right here.
Dot.
Burrow to throw. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 5, T. Higgins. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On 2.
Third down and 3.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
11. Here we go. Dot.
Here's Sanders. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Here we go.
Tight end, the motion man to the right.
Right 80. Dot.
Now second down throw for Burrow. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They come to the line needing 11 here
11.
on third
MT.
down.
Hey. Here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
They send a receiver in motion left.
Dot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Forced to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Titans will take over here as they get it to the 43-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On the ready. Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. Go.
Rivals start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
3-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 43, here's second and 9.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Crunch. You got crunch.
Out of the gun, Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70 Lions. Check go.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 12 yards on that hookup. First down for Tennessee.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On first down, it's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That's quickly out to Williams. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
3rd and inches.
Snap. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80. Ready.
To the air again. Ward. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard
It'll be
line.
first and goal after a pickup of 27. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Nashville in a moment. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Down. Cooking. Cowboy 80.
Here's Jacob. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Get it. 70 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
70 Timberwolf. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. On the move left. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
On one, ready?
Here's 2nd and 9.
11. Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. The Bengals out and ready to punt. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
60 Maverick.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Chim DK that time. 3rd down coming up.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Panther 60.
Now it's Ward.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is out. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Here we go. Dad.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out.
Here we go.
There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Second down, Burrow. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Ready?
On first down, Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Shotgun snap for Ward. But he swung out wide to Spears. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions. 70 Lions.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
On the double. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing, Ward. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th
Hawk
down.
70. Hawk 70.
They snap it to Ward. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It
gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
Here's a handoff to Sanders. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And the Bengals
They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
at the 35-yard
The ability
line.
to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion.
Shot. 11, Thomas.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
I'm one, ready? Here we go. Shot.
Now, Burrow. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good pick up of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
This one complete right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Let's go. 11, Mike.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
11, Thomas. Shot.
Now a give up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's get set. 11, MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow now. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On one, ready?
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on
Here we go.
4th down.
Shot.
That's taken in, and he's going to have a Bengals 1st down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll take this forward for about 5.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Shot.
He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Good drive to this point.
11. Here we go, here we go.
Convert on 3rd and 3.
Right, 80. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He'll work this out wide for Sanders. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bengals will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Ready up. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Under crunch. Hut, hut.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
70 Timber, Cowboy 80. Alert, push, alert, push.
Ward gonna throw on 3rd and 1. He's gonna have the 1st down and then some. And he will score. Touchdown Titans. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Stop.
They'll run the toss here to Sanders. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Dot.
Now, Burrow. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. He just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
On 2, ready?
Third and long.
Here we go. Hey, can. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. A gain there of 15. It's a Cincinnati first down.
That's good for a big
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They go play action for Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Dot.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Sanders. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Bengals. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the 6. 2. Ready.
On first and 10, Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
On second down, Jacobs. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Let's check the Eagle. Check the Eagle.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Ward. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush. He goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Heavy line. Go.
Out of the gun, Ward. Short run there to Okonkwo. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
60,
A couple
70,
of first
Timberwolves.
downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. That's complete to DK. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up
Press all 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come 19, come 19. 19 Lion. Let go.
From the gun, here's Ward. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
Let's
And
go.
he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Cougar 19.
At the 41-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Ward to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Again, it's Ward. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Throwing again is Ward. A ball deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Red Panther 11, 70 Timberwolves. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
I'm fine, ready? Here we go. Shot!
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Cincinnati.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Get set. Stop.
Once again, it's Sanders. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground
Here we go.
if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1-1, ready? Gun.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Stop.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. Now it's going to be third down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop
Here we go.
defensively. It's third down.
Ready? It's hot. Hot. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will score! Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap for Ward. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Buffalo 18.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The coverage
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now Ward on a design run. He'll get 10 there on the keeper. That's going to be good for a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw is Ward. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
19 Tiger.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down. After a gain of 7.
Cowboy 80.
And 2.
Ready.
3rd and 2. Ward. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Let's go.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard
Viking
line.
18. Ready.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Now, faster.
Here now, 2nd down.
60 Viking.
And goal.
2nd and goal.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Ward. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Tries extra point, up and good. And the Titans back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Titans 14.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.